What's happening, Danksters? Good morning, good morning. How's everyone doing out there? You are tuned in live to the Wakey Bakey Morning Show from the dailydank.com, brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, your number one cannabis superstore, guys. It is Wax Wednesday. Wax Wednesday, boo, 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 15% off, guys. Go get some badass crumble. Eighth Brothers is back in stock, guys. Go out and get it. I've been smoking on some crumble. It's like fucking tight like a rock, and you got to chisel it out. Very, very good crumble, guys. Go out and take advantage of that. Eighth Brothers, already cheap. And take 15% off on top of that every Wednesday, guys. Wax Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thirsty Thursday. You know what that means. Drinks, 15% off, guys. We got a lot to talk about this morning, guys. We have the election hangover. That's right. Prop 40 went ahead and passed. I kind of figured it would, but we'll see what happens there. We got a lot of news, guys. BJ Penn, former UFC fighter, great fighter, man, from Hawaii, gets arrested again. Poor BJ Penn, man. He's like me. He's going through some midlife crisis shit, I would imagine, trying to figure his shit out. We got Kim Kardashian. We talked about her yesterday with the moon landing. She gets roasted by Chat GPT, guys. We're going to get into that. We got a lot of stuff. Government shutdown. We're going to talk about that. We're going to do a top 10 real reasons. The top 10 real reasons of the government shutdown, guys. We got a lot to get into this morning. We got Today in History. We got Wakey Bakey News. We got First Poke of the Day. What? That's right. Oh, what the hell noise was that? What? Sound like an old witch getting burned at the stake. We're going to talk a little City of Needles, too, guys. They did not come through with the Public Information Request Act. So we're going to be sending them a demand letter and telling them we're going to sue them if they don't give me my public information. That's right. We got a lot to get into, guys. So buckle in, kick the tires, and light the fires, guys, because we go live in 2. That's right. Wake up the right way, my friends. The Wakey Bakey way. Let's do this thing, guys. Get ready. Start your day off right. Let's do this thing.
M. It's turned an M. Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja pichuela y cuando le moviese el ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo tengo.
No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que...
Welcome one, welcome all. Good morning. Rosie Key, how are you this morning? Pam, how's it going? Oh man, what we got it. Good morning, guys. Rosie the Bulldog sends her love. She's where's she at? Right here, right behind me, guys. She's already did her business, so we won't be interrupted. But what a great morning. We got the ladies in the house this morning. Love it. How's life treating you, Pam? How about you, Rosie Key? How's life going? Oh boy, mine's going pretty good. Update on my dad, real quick, guys. I went and saw him yesterday. He's in a new hospital facility, kind of like not a hospital, but like it's a rehab facility, but we'll call it a rehab facility because he's got to get to a certain point before he really starts doing all his rehab. But it was pretty nice, the other place he had a roommate, which kind of sucks, And what really sucked is life is amazing. Prayers for your family. I appreciate it. I'm glad everything's going good for you. So he gets in a new place. He had a roommate, and it kind of sucked because the AC is like a hotel room AC where it's like a big unit up against the wall and you got to do everything up against the unit. And his roommate was right up against the AC. So his roommate wouldn't want it on because he would get cold. But then my dad wouldn't get any air. And so then he had to have a fan on. It was a whole big thing. And they moved in a roommate right before he left. And the guy might have been an alcoholic guy or something. I don't know. But he was got in an accident. It was pretty bad. But he was sweating out alcohol, boy. And you could smell it. And my poor dad. What a trooper, man. I want to give a shout out to everyone out there that has patience. I don't. Like, I look at my dad and I told him how proud I was of him yesterday, just rolling with the things, doing things he doesn't want to do. He doesn't really have a choice, It's got to be frustrating. It's got to be frustrating to go from being a full, capable human being to now like relying on other people, having to do things, trying to get yourself back to square one. So I was telling him how proud I was of him. And of course, he said, well, I just, can't do nothing else. Got to do what I got to do. But yeah, you know what? That's a great attitude. I don't think I would be that happy it's a big blow, man. So big shout out to all the positive thinkers out there, man. You are what makes the world go round, guys. You guys are, man. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for coming back every time and hanging out. This makes it pretty good. Makes a pretty good morning. What else we got cooking, guys? Elections. Big elections yesterday. We'll talk more about it. Apparently Prop 40 in California has passed. So they're going to eliminate 3 districts that have Republican senators. Those guys are gone. Without an election, without anything. Those guys are just gone. How do you lose your seat over redistricting? There got to be something about that. That's weird, man. Politics. We don't talk a lot of politics on here, but you know what? I've noticed something, and I think it needs to be addressed. Everyone's so team oriented right now. We're either left, right, we're in the middle, whatever. We identify as this, that. Oh shit. That's another thing we need to talk about. I just remembered. Anyway, you know what? Both sides are pretty shitty right now. I'm gonna say, like, man, so many political games going on, so many underlining. If we do this, then this means this and this and that. Well, can't we just get back to basic politics, man? Hey, the people need lower taxes or whatever they're gonna. Can't we just get back to basics and be like, okay, can we agree? Human people need food to eat. Let's work on that. Oh, hey, this sucks. How about we work on that instead of it's all back and forth? Who's gonna maintain power? Who's gonna do this? Oh, it's a mess, man. It's a mess. I'm actually, you know what? At one time in my life, I was a big politic guy. I like to talk it, like to debate it. I hate it now, man. I don't even want to talk about that shit. I'm just like, oh, how frustrating. When 3i Atlas comes in December and takes over and enslaves us all for alien work, you're going to say, oh, man, we had it pretty good. They're going to fix the government, old 3i Atlas. Oh, man. Yeah, my dad, amen, Brian, just be normal and have peace with each other. Really, that's what it boils down to, right? Like, oh, man, crazy. So we're going to get into this in the news here in a minute, but have you guys seen this California Gold's Gym incident? At first, I thought it was the woman overreacting. So apparently in California, there is a law that allows men who identify as women to go into women's locker rooms, bathrooms, any place, dressing rooms. A man can then, if he identifies as a woman, can go into locker rooms and stuff. Well, there's a big incident at Gold's Gym, man. This woman freaked the fuck out. Why wouldn't she? She was standing there butt ass naked, changing, and a dude walks in. And when I say dude, he's trans. He claims to be trans, but he's the very minimal trans. He has his hair feathered back. I think that was it. That was the only thing different. And fucking just walked right in. She butt ass naked. Chick goes off on him. She ends up getting kicked out of the Gold's Gym because of the law. We're gonna talk about that, man. I don't give a fuck what you fucking claim to be. You ain't gonna see me fucking naked, man. Like, no, there needs to be something, you know. And that's, even if the law states that they could do that, then that's on the property owner, the business owner, to then put in curtains or whatever. Like, that's just dangerous, man. That's just dangerous. We'll get more into that, guys. Let's do some shout out. There's Harvey Hooligans. Good morning. Good morning. The three amigos in the house today. All right, guys, let's get into some, speaking of it, we'll do some shout outs this morning, and we'll get into some wakey bakey news. Yeah, there's a whole video of the woman confronting the man. And there was a big bodybuilder dude who gets really pissed off about it. But yeah, we'll get into that. We got a lot to talk about, guys, so let's do this thing. Harvey Hooligans.
Rise and shine, it's the wakey bakey vibe. Dank Nation's here and we're going worldwide. The daily dank.com is leading the way, shouting out the crew, starting the day. From Rosie the Bulldog to Supernova, my Mike. Dank Nation shining, the future's bright. Oh, roll call, Dank Nation unite. Harvey Hooligans here, keeping it tight. Fight for freedom, blazing it up. Broken brains thinking Rosie Key's got the spark. Mr. Crispers brings the crunch and leaves his mark. Back to the retro review, bring in the Golani, the OG, smoking big, not scrawny. Aaron from Australia, bold and uncontrolled. Pam and Chris Zucchini, keeping it real. Charlie the fisherman's got that morning appeal. April so lovely, Russ and Jeremy too. with the daily dank.com.
Keeping it inside. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Big shout out to everyone up in here this morning. Pamela, how's it going? Harvey Hooligans, Rosie Key. Good morning. Good morning. Want to give shout outs to Mojave Martian. OG. Give a big shout out to Lonnie. Lonnie, the man, the myth, the legend. Steve, all the way from Ensenada. Big shout out to Steven. And the Contractors Restoration Network, guys. Go check him out. You've got something in your house that needs to be fixed, give him a call. He'll get it, write it up, get it paid for. It goes through homeowners insurance. Yeah, he knows what he's doing, guys. Go hit him up. The Restoration Contractors Network, guys. Make sure you're hitting them up. What else we got cooking? We got Jeremy. I already said Lonnie. Got to make sure we got Lonnie in the house. Jeremy, I need a good tile guy. Oh man, tile. That's one thing I never. It kind of freaks me out, man, because you got to use like a water saw. Tile's a pain in the ass. I have a good. My buddy Wayne does tile, like just in his spare time at his house and stuff. But I was always impressed with that, man. What was that movie with Tom Hanks where he's stuck in the airport? What is that? The terminal. Do you remember that movie where he makes like this mosaic in like a part of the airport that needs to be like constructed or whatever? That's a crazy movie. I guess it's real, about a guy who his country was at war when he was traveling or started war, so he couldn't go back, and then they couldn't let him loose in the United States, so he was just stuck at the airport for years, I guess. Crazy story. Good movie, man. Good movie. The Terminal. What else we got? Big shout out, Rosie K in the house. Let's see who else we got. Teresa Deller, Russ, Fight for Freedom. The usual suspects, guys, or the unusual suspects. This is real. He recently passed away. Who? Wait a minute. The guy. I was like, who passed away? The terminal guy. Yeah, that's where I think I heard the story again. I found out it was real when he passed away. That's crazy, man. My little guy ran a shit show in my new home. He won't come back to fix it. Tile guy. I'm like, who's your little guy? What if, man, contractors fucking suck these days, man. You get some good ones out there, of course, but guys who don't finish their job. And I noticed one thing with construction guys too. Pam might be able to test for this. Certain construction guys who do certain jobs, don't like to clean up their fucking mess, man. Like they like to, okay, tiles grouted, see ya. And they got fucking shit everywhere, like fucking cups and trash and all the stuff. Construction guys are crazy, man. They do what they do. Is it a union thing? Like, because the union only lets you do, like, when I was working films, if you were a grip, that's like a lighting guy, the guy setting up all the shit. You were allowed to grab the lights and the tripods or the light stands, whatever you guys want to call them, and set them up where they wanted them, do the whole 9 yards. You could do everything, but you could not plug them in and turn on the on switch if they had it. That was the electrician's job. And if you did that, you could get in a lot of trouble with the union. And I think union does that a lot. Your job is your job. So I don't know if that's where this construction thing happens, but preach, Brian, you are correct. When I was managing Spirit Halloweens, I thought, we do so when you're building out a Spirit Halloween, this is how it goes. You go into an empty shell of a building. Sometimes it's an empty shell. Sometimes you gotta like move shit from the existing tenant, shelving units, whatever. So it gets physical. And then so you clear out your shell of your building. You set your perimeter where you're gonna put your walls, and then this giant truck comes full of shit, man, just full of walls, legs, all fucking grid, like big fucking sheets of grid, sheets of fucking um wire, just a bunch of shit, man. Heavy construction type shit. You pull it all out and you put it on the floor, and then you start to build your perimeter, snapping the walls together. So then also you have your ISEs, which are like the displays when you go in. They're called in-store experiences. So you go, you have to set those up. So I thought it would be a good idea to bring in a construction guy, which it was. A guy who did construction, my buddy Evans. I'll give him a shout out. So he comes in and he does his thing, but then I notice like does what I told him to do, and then anything around it, screwdrivers, whatever, just fucking left it, trash, parts that he didn't have to snap in, that was someone else's job. He just straight up didn't do it. It was cool, man. It was easy fix, it was nice to have, but yeah, it's construction guys are a different breed, man. They are a different breed. Big shout out to all the construction people out there. Big shout out to April, the love of my life. Who else we want to get? I got Jeremy, I got Lonnie. I feel like Romper Room. I see Lonnie, I see Jeremy, I see. The City of Needles is watching. What's up, City of Needles? I wonder if it's the attorneys. Do the attorneys get paid to watch my shows, see if I'm talking shit? That'd be a good gig. Big shout out to everyone out there. Back to Retro Review. That's right, guys. Go check out Back to Retro Review, guys. And the Mod Squad. What's the Mod Squad reacting to these days? Let's check it out. What's the Mod Squad up to? Mod Squad, do Mod Squad. How am I not finding the Mod Squad on here? What the heck? Let's do reacts. What the hell? I'm a subscriber to. So all I got is the movie The Mod Squad reviews. Oh man, but big shout out to the Mod Squad and Back to Retro Review, man. I saw they were reacting to I think the newest horror movie trailer. I got a kick out of it, man. Him and Kevin and Felix, big shout out, man. They're getting it done over there. Make sure you go checking out their shows, guys. Great company, great and by a company I mean like they'll keep your company. I don't know if they have a company, but I'm sure it's great companies if they do. Gas contractor put a line into a new house, has been 2 weeks, still waiting for them to fill the hole they made in the road. Have you guys seen this video of a woman? It's her doorbell, like her ring bell, but she's having pothole problems, and she filmed a fucking truck going right in like a big pothole, like deep. And this truck, a work truck, goes right into it, just one wheel, and then gets stuck. So I'll give a big shout out, Mr. Crispers, creeping while we're sleeping. And a big special shout out to the broken brain of Eric. We got to get him rolling again. I've sent him a couple messages. Hopefully he's all right, man. He's kind of like me sometimes. He goes through little moods, drama. We all react to drama differently. So hopefully he's doing good. Thoughts and well wishes are with you, my friend. Reach out to us. Big shout out to everyone else out there, guys. Big shout out. Supernova Mike, big shout out. Everyone out there, guys, I appreciate you. I told Eric I'm going to steal the steering wheel off his lawnmower. Oh man, I've been we'll get into the news in a minute. So I was on Facebook Marketplace last month or two. I just look at cars sometimes, see what's up. I've been getting the itch, and the wallet doesn't need to be scratched because there's no money in it. So that's one reason. But I've been getting the itch. I've been looking at 1988 through 1992 Pontiac Firebirds. And you're like, why that particular? Night Rider, man. Night Rider. I found a car. It was in Havasu, a souped up one. And it looked like it wasn't Night Rider ready, but it was pretty damn close to Night Rider ready. And I kind of gotten the itch to put together a Night Rider car. You know what? Like I have the itch, man. Once I get back, April, oh boy, April, April's like, oh, what is he planning now? Brian, how's it going? How's it going, brother man? How's it going? Good to see you in here this morning. Good to see you. Hopefully your day's going well. April, we have a little date later on today, guys. Big shout out. No, not Brian and me and April. Me and Brian's date, that's a couple weeks away. No, just kidding, guys. But yeah, I've been looking at these Night Rider cars, man, and people getting these 88 through 92, 93 Firebirds, and they're turning them into kit cars. And the steering wheel on these kit cars, you don't realize how weird this thing is. So if you guys remember, it's just like a it's not a full-on steering wheel. It just has like the handles on the side. So you see these guys driving it, and it's not as simple as just like this and this. If you got to do a full turn, you got to turn your fucking steering wheel 180 degrees, maybe 360 to do it, because it's not like a full-on steering wheel. But yeah, man, some of the things that guys are doing are pretty good. I wouldn't make it as screen accurate as possible. I just would want you to know it's a Night Rider car. Oh man. Brian Williams, that's funny. Yeah, so that's my new thing I'm looking into. Is this the rebuild a Firebird and turn it into a Night Rider car? It'd be fun, man, just to cruise around. Imagine the attention you get with that. Just cruising to like Sam's Club in your Night Rider car. Woom, 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 woom. But yeah, there's still a few out there, man. The only thing with those, I guess any car, and I could get some heat from this, but any car that's like from 86 to like 95, like the plastic they use, kind of a piece of shit, to be fucking honest, man. Like, when they went to like fiberglass and like that instead of metal on some of these cars, like they just don't last, man, through the time. Nothing worse than seeing like a super nice car that used to be super nice, and then like your fucking fiberglass has like a hole in it, or like a chunk of the fiberglass is missing. Like I don't know. Yeah, they seem like mid 80s through early 90s, the cars were just fucking cheap, man. What was it? Chrysler LeBaron? Remember those? A Mazda Miata. The Mazda, the vacuum line era. Yeah, like, what a other, like there was a bunch. Chrysler made some cheap fucking cars, man. As maybe later we look at the cheap cars of the 80s, man. Even Cadillac. Even your Cadillacs had like cheaper. I remember a guy. This was Tweaker Life, guys. This is way back when. This is back in the 90s. This guy was cruising around in a Cadillac, but it was like a weird, like a Chrysler LeBaron Cadillac. Like it wasn't luxury. It was just like a fucking car. It was so weird. I remember, and it was so cheaply made. But yeah, it's a bummer. Like those Firebirds. My aunt had a Firebird, I think, or a Trans Am or something. And it was, maybe that's where I get this from. And like the fiberglass had holes in it and thing. The K car Chrysler government bailout car. There was a lot, man. Even the Volkswagens and stuff. Like, yeah, I think it was just the era of the cheap plastic, man, that made the cars. But there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. Look at Corvette. Corvette still uses fiberglass, right? Unless you get in an accident or something, they're just well built. I guess the money, depending on it. Me and April were actually just having this conversation. So I own a 2016 Damn. Yeah, 2016. It's a Scion IA, but Scion is actually Toyota. It was the year before Toyota just took it over. And I bought that 12 years ago, brand new. I've never had an issue with that car ever. Like, I needed to change something in it, like just your normal, battery, alternator, something like that. But yeah, we got like 160,000 out of that, and that thing's still running strong, man. And it was under 20,000. It was under a $20,000 car, a small little 4-door. But yeah, man, that thing runs forever. I love Toyotas. And Toyotas don't really do cheap. Like, they do cheap, but not cheap just in general. If anything, your outside of your car should look fantastic and the internal stuff break down. Or is it backwards? Would you rather have your car look cheap but run forever? Or would you rather have your car look nice and not run forever? Those are the two options. Blow up the comments, guys. Ford Pinto. What about the Gremlins? Remember the Gremlins? What was it? What was it? AMC Gremlins? My aunt and uncle had one. They bought it real late. Those are crazy looking cars. AMC, man. That was is it AMC? Let's check this out. That's the movie channel. Oh, nope. AMC Gremlin. Let's check this out. For all you car lovers out there. Here we go. Yeah, here you go. You got your, this is a 74 AMC Gremlin. Can we change photos here? This is actually a pretty nice one. But yeah, but at least then, like, it looks like a solid car, man. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like a solid car. Or if you look at like a 88 Chrysler LeBaron or something like that, it just looks like cheap plastic. Like, that's steel, man. That's American made right there. I'm assuming AMC is American made. Oh, but yeah, the Gremlin, man. The Gremlin. AMC Pacer. You know what? Well, yeah, let's do Pacer. Or what was it? A Rambler too, right? It was I don't think it's AMC. That was the Rambler. I could be wrong on that though. What are we looking for? AMC Pacer. Oh shit. The AMC Pacer, boys. Let's look at this. That thing is just an ugly fucking car. I'm sorry. What is it? A fucking fish tank? Or is it a car? Holy shit, man. Oh, man. Look, this guy has what was it that Wayne's World drove? Was it a Pacer? Look at this one's got the fucking trunk kit on the back of it. Oh, man, America. The Pacer was the fishbowl, Canada. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, guys, we've trashed enough cars for the day. Let's get into some wakey bakey news. We got a lot to get into on it, man. BJ Penn gets arrested. What?
Wake up, sleepyheads, turn on the tube. Wakey bakey morning got the latest scoop. Celeb news, gossip like a wild parade. Spill the beans while you sip that lemonade. Crazy news stories that'll blow your mind. Aliens on the loose, or did Bigfoot find? Grab a bowl and let's dive into the hype. Morning show groove with the stoner type. Wakey bakey, every morning it's a dare. Catch the crazy news just floating in the air. Celeb drama and the wild world blend. Morning laughs that never end.
right, guys. Let's get into it. BJ Penn, former MMA great, man. He was one of those guys who really laid the foundation for what the UFC is today. He wasn't in the very, very beginning, but he excelled when they like put weight classes and like that. He actually, if you guys have never seen the video, BJ Penn in his prime was in a pool, like a swimming pool. And I want to say like 4 feet, like it was up to his chest or whatever. I don't know how tall the guy is. And he does this move where he launches himself out of the pool, like whoop, like with just his legs, comes out of the water and lands on the top part, but like the sidewalk or whatever that's above the pool. This guy was crazy athletic, man. Great champion, but unfortunately going through some shit, man. BJ Penn arrested for the 6th time this year. UFC legend BJ Penn was arrested and released on bail and is due back in court in December. BJ Penn was arrested for the 6th time in 2025 after police detained him following an alleged assault that occurred on the morning of November 4th. Hawaii Island police arrested Penn on 3rd-degree assault charges, and he was later released on bail. At 1 a.m., police responded to a report of an assault at a residence. The 45-year-old victim reported that Penn punched and kicked him multiple times before the victim was able to leave the area and contact police. At 11:50 a.m., officers located Penn on Lalani Street, and he was arrested without incident. Penn, 46, is scheduled for his initial court appearance on December 6th. Shin accused, let's see, he's been arrested multiple times in 2025 related to allegations regarding abuse of family or household members, and then violating a restraining order filed by his mother against him. What? Lauren Sheen, Penn's mother, initially filed for the restraining order after her son's arrest on the abuse allegations following altercations between them at home. Oh, BJ, you're too old for this shit, man. You're too old for this shit, man. Oh, get this guy some anger management. Get him out of that house, man. How old is BJ Penn? 45, 50 years old? Dude, 46 years old? Dude, just move, man. Get if it's your family and shit that's driving you crazy, just fucking move, man. Crazy. And your mom? Oh man, I get it. Moms can be something else. I get it, but you're not hitting your mom. Come on. Had the AMC Eagle all-wheel drive and loved it. Nice. We got the thumbs up. People are hitting the thumbs up again, guys. Make sure you're hitting that like, subscribe, and share button. So yeah, BJ Penn, man. What a crazy story that is, man. Like, what a fall from grace. Hopefully, man, I think that's just the best alternative for him would be just to get out of it, man. I get it, they're your family, but they're pissing you off so much that you fucking feel like you need to physically assault a family member. Maybe you just cut them off. Maybe you're the problem and you realize that and you get the fuck out of there. Whatever it may be. That's a solution, man. It's sad. Sad to see, man. Sad to see a guy going through some drama. You know what? What about concussion stuff, man? That's big. Maybe get him a CAT scan, see what we could do, There's got to be more to it than just BJ Penn beating up his mom and brothers or whatever going on. There's got to be more to it than that. There's got to be more to it. So what else is next, guys? Kim Kardashian. Oh, man. So she has come out. She has come out on her show, which I thought the show was over. But I guess oh, wait a minute. So this is different. Oh my God. Anyway, Kim Kardashian is back in the news. Unfortunately, we're covering her twice. So yesterday, she over the weekend, she came out and said that the moon landing. Oh shit. So we're gonna get into this, man. Buckle in, kids. This is gonna be a good one. So Kim Kardashian came out a couple of days ago talking about the moon landing, how she thinks it's a conspiracy. I happen to agree with her. I lean a little more to the first moon landing didn't happen. I didn't say any of them didn't happen. The first one, I lean towards it didn't happen. Judge me, whatever. But so she made headlines for that. Well, today or yesterday, she has come out. Apparently, she had failed her law exam, and she's blaming Chat GPT for it. As a guy that uses AI for legal stuff, uh, you're responsible for you. Sure, it makes mistakes, man. You just know when you're writing up documents, it's gonna make some mistakes. So if you're trying to be a lawyer, what's the first thing you think a lawyer would do? A lawyer would read what they're submitting, even if it was from a paralegal, even if it was from Chat GPT. You read your fucking paperwork, and then you do your thing. So what I do, guys, when I'm writing briefs, when I'm playing with my briefs, when I'm doing like documents, I'll have a Chat GPT, AI, whatever, write me out. Well, I'll give it all my information. It writes me out what do we want, and then I actually take that and I run it through a different AI, Grok usually, and then Grok will break it down. I have it fact check it. I have it do all that, and then I do the unthinkable. I read it myself. I read it myself. And then I make the decision if it's citing certain cases, I then will take those cases and I'll look them up myself to make sure they're real cases. One time I had an AI write me up a document and I didn't fact check it, and I had to resubmit it. No harm, no foul, but it had written in there that this event was captured by neighbors' security cameras. It wasn't. That never had been said. It just made it up. So you have to watch out for that kind of stuff. But with that being said, guys, Kim Kardashian is very upset with ChatGPT.
Kim Kardashian is blaming ChatGPT for failing her law exams. The Kardashian star, who graduated from her law program in May, reveals that she used ChatGPT to help her study for her school exams, but it occasionally steered her in the wrong direction. Kim tells her All's Fair co-star Teyana Taylor during their November 3rd appearance on Vanity Fair's lie detector test series, "I use it for legal advice, so when I need to know the answer to a question, I'll take a picture and put it in there." Teyana goes on to ask Kim if she considers that method as cheating, but the Skims founder immediately points out the machine's many flaws, saying, "They're always wrong. It has made me fail tests all the time. And then I'll get mad and I'll yell at it. You made me fail. Why did you do this? And it will talk back to me."
Okay, I am guilty of this as well. I've straight up screamed at ChatGPT, "You motherfucker, what the fuck?" So, she's not too far off.
However, Kim, who shares kids North, St. Chicago, and Psalm with ex-husband Kanye
The fuck are their kids fucking kids or towns? What the hell?
West, is still on the path to becoming a lawyer. She shares on the October 24th episode of The Graham Norton Show, "I will be qualified in 2 weeks. I hope to practice law. Maybe in 10 years, I think I'll give up being Kim K and be a trial lawyer. That's what I really want."
Well, better not use ChatGPT to do that. Oh, so yeah, so so she did a program. I'm actually looking into it right now. California has a loophole that you can become an attorney with a non-accredited law degree. So I could go to George Washington University or Abraham Lincoln University. Hey, Larry, so listening to ChatGPT is like trusting the media to tell you the truth. Oh, man. Yeah, 100% for sure, guys. So there's a loophole in California. You can get a legal degree from a non-accredited university, saves you a ton of money, and you take a thing called the baby bar, which is like a pre-bar test while you're in school, and then you can continue, and then you get your non-accredited degree, and you can actually practice law in California, even federal law in California. It's crazy. So I've been thinking about doing that. And that's what she's doing. I don't see her as a trial attorney, but hey man, if I can go in there and do my thing, why can't Kim Kardashian? You know what I mean? Yeah. So, big shout out to Kim Kardashian, man. She wants something, she's getting it done. You know what I mean? Like, can't hate on that. Can't hate on that at all. Hate the fact that, she has everything handed to her. You could hate that, but at the same time, it is what it is, guys. Is what it is. Let's see. I think we missed this yesterday. We have a death, unfortunately, guys. Diane Ladd, Oscar-nominated actress Diane Ladd, has appeared in such films as Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. Chinatown, has died at 89. What a great movie Chinatown was, man. Great movie. We had to study that in film school. Old Jack. What a great fucking movie that was. My amazing hero, my profound gift of my mother, Diane Ladd, has passed with me beside her this morning at her home in California. She was the greatest daughter, mother, grandmother, actress that anyone could have dreamed of. A lot of credits. Good for her, man. Good for her. She had a long career. Oh, she does look familiar. Big bucket of win, man. Big bucket of win. Sad to see her go, but what a career she had. Chinatown, man. She's been in a lot of stuff too. But yeah, unfortunately, she'd passed just recently. Kim getting Diddy off. Oh, Harvey Hooligans. Oh, Harvey Hooligans. I'm still laughing at the Gaza Needles is like the Gaza Strip of California. Oh, I'm still laughing my ass off on that one. Let's see what else we got. What a Hollywood producer sentenced to 146 years in prison, guys. Holy shit. Hollywood producer sentenced to 146 years in prison for murdering 2 women with multiple assaults. Let's see what we got. Hollywood producer was sentenced. David Pierce, 43, was arrested in connection with death of Hilda Marcella Cabrelas Arzala and Christy Giles, according to the LA District Attorney's Office. Provided the women with fentanyl and later caused them to fatally overdose. Holy shit. He gave them some GHB. Is that the rape drug? I was trying not to say the word rape because of fucking YouTube, but I just said that's what he's charged with. So good, man. Good. Fuck it. Get that guy off the fucking street, man. Fuck yeah. He's not going to have a good time in prison. I'll tell you that right now. I had a buddy, and I'll go on record. A kid I grew up with, I'll go on record. Hey, Steve, how's it going? I have a buddy, grew up with my whole life. His mom and my mom are friends. We later reconnected, like accidentally. I remember we were hanging out. We were doing a bunch of meth. It was way young. It was like 18, 19, how old I was. And he was like, hey, man, me and you used to play together back in the day. Anyway, he had a incident. I'll go on record, in my heart of hearts, he's innocent. But, you get hemmed up in the system. He was accused of, I guess he had a girlfriend who was married, and when she got figured out, she accused him of some bad stuff. And, they throw those big numbers at you. They love to do that. 30 years, 50 years, whatever. So you get scared, man. And he ends up going to prison for it. Gets out, living a great life now, has a beautiful family, made the best of it. Unfortunately, he had to go through that. But what I found fascinating was he was on a yard that was just for people with those kind of crimes. So, and I was like, this is like a real dude. This isn't like a guy who, he just got hemmed up. This is a guy who knows how to fight, who knows how to get in there. He's not a weaselly sexual offender. He's a real dude. So he gets in there, and I never have talked to him about it, but I wonder what the difference is. Like, that's got to be a weird yard just full of nothing but sex offenders. Like, and you're just a normal dude. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Not for me, man. No more. No more jail. No more nothing, man. I'm too old for that shit. I don't want to know as bad to know what it's like to actually go, but no, yeah. Is that where Fogel's at, right? Jared Fogel, he's on like a special. I think he's getting ready to get out pretty soon. The Subway guy. Have you seen that? I think he's getting ready to get out in the next couple years, man. That's going to be weird. What about Diddy? When Diddy gets out, what is that going to be like? How many people show up to the first Diddy party? How many people show up to the first Diddy party, guys? Not a lot. Not a lot. I'm guessing. I don't know, man. Who are the hardcores of like the Diddy life? Who keeps showing up for Diddy? Or do you just cut him off completely at this point? You know what? Real quick, too, guys, real quick. Prince Andrew, who's no longer a prince, just Andrew, we're just calling him, has been warned, apparently, to leave the country because they're coming. They're coming for him. The Epstein files are coming for him. So he's been encouraged to leave the UK and go to a country that does not extradite. It makes a lot of sense, man. This guy, he's settled with women before for sexual assaults and that kind of thing. Disgusting human being. He actually settled financially with one of the Epstein victims. And then they just recently, the King Charles is like, we can't have this. We got to kick this dude out, man. I know he's my brother, but fuck this guy. Like, we can't have this. That's how bad it must be. So they disowned him, kicked him out of the royal family. He's done. And now they're saying he's been warned that he needs to leave the UK because they're coming for him. The law, Johnny Law. It makes a lot of sense. Why would the king totally distance himself unless something was coming down the pipe? You know what I mean? Especially the royal family. They're known for cover-ups, man. They're known to keep their people insulated. So this, I have a feeling some shit's going to really pop off very, very soon. Jay-Z and Beyonce are going to have a white party for him. Is making sandwiches for Danny Masterson. Oh, have a great day, Rosie Key. We appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Yeah, that's a crazy one, man. I don't know who's showing up at the Diddy parties. Oh, man. All right, guys, let's get in. Let's do a little first toke of the day. Who's ready for that? Actually, we've been waiting for you, Larry. We've been waiting for you, my man. First toke of the day. Let's do this thing, guys. If I can find it. Where is that? All right. Ridiculous low prices. Eighth Brothers is back in stock. Go down and check it out, guys. And let's do it. First toke of the day. Who's ready? Let's do it.
First toke of the day makes the world okay. Chasing clouds that drift and sway.
All right.
Wakey
bakey time.
Let the good times stay.
All right, let's do it, guys. I got me my Mr. Battery with some punch vape. I believe it is a, I know it's a sativa. All right, guys, let's get into it in 5, 4, 3, 2.
It ain't for me. Roll it up, let's set it free. Lazy smokes that dance and twirl, lift me higher than the world.
Then a squirrel.
First toke of the day makes the world okay. Chasing clouds that drift and sway.
One more for the cheap seats.
Wakey bakey vibes, let the good times stay. First toke of the day, Like that green bouquet.
Woo!
Like the morning dew. Everything feels shiny.
Oh, that's good, man.
And it's overdue.
Woo!
Breathe it in.
All right.
Let session brew.
That's it. That's it. All right, guys, it is time to get a little history involved, guys. Today in history, brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, your #1 cannabis superstore, guys. Today in history, let's see what we got.
In history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history.
Boop, boop. All right, today in history, guys, we got a good one. Today is the 5th. Big shout out yesterday, guys, was Matthew McConaughey's birthday. We missed it. All right. We missed it yesterday, guys. I forgot to do today in history. So big shout out to Matthew McConaughey. All right, guys, if you're celebrating a birthday today, you are in good company. You got the great Bill Walton, American basketball player, man. Big white boy, Bill Walton, man. You know who Bill Walton reminds me of? You guys ever see the movie Bad Boys, the original Bad Boys, not Will Smith and Martin Lawrence? It's with Sean Penn and the guy who plays shit. His name is Viking in the thing. He's been in everything. He's in the original Highlander movie. He's the bad guy. Been in a lot of stuff. So if you guys haven't seen Bad Boys, man, this is a 1980s, early 80s movie. Crazy about kids who street kids who end up in juvenile hall, and there's a whole fucking big thing. Bill Walton looks like Viking from from Bad Boys. That's what Bill Walton looks like, old Bad Boys. That's a good movie, though, man. That's a good movie. Got some Dimebag. Dimebag is good. I like me. California is a sanctuary state for minor attracted persons. Oh, we got to get into that story too. We'll do it after Today in History. We'll wrap that up about the trans incident that happened at Gold's Gym. But yeah, so yeah, if you guys haven't seen Bad Boys, check it out. But that's what Bill Walton reminds me of, the guy who plays Viking in that movie. That's a great fucking movie, man. Sean Penn, in a scene when he's first coming in, apparently he wanted to be as realistic as he could make it. So he's they call it a fish. When you first go to prison, jail, wherever, if it's your first time, you're a fish, is what they call you. And you know, you're walking in, you're a little scary. It's a little scary, I ain't gonna lie. Well, he wanted it to feel as realistic, so he encouraged, actually demanded, that the other actors spit on him when he's walking through. So if you see that scene, you know that was Sean Penn demanding that. He wanted it to be as authentic. He's a crazy dude, Sean Penn, man. But yeah, check out Bad Boys, the original, with Sean Penn. I don't think you'd be disappointed. Pretty good movie. Let's see. Tilda Swinton, Scottish actress, was born 1960. Big Bill Walton, Viking, was born 1952. 1943, Sweet Sam Shepard, American playwright and actor, was born. 1913, Vivian Lee, British actress, was born. 1896, L.S. Vygotsky, Soviet psychologist, was born. Never trust a psychologist from the Soviet. Anyway, Eugene V. Debs, American social and labor leader. All celebrate birthdays today, guys. That's right. What else we got? Today in history, 1605, the Gunpowder Plot, celebrated with fireworks as Guy Fawkes Day. The English holiday marks the anniversary of the Gunpowder Plot, when Roman Catholics led by Robert Catesby tried to blow up the Parliament. Remember, the 5th of November. That's right, guys. Tried to blow up the Parliament to the king and his family on this day in 1605. Remember. the 5th of November. That's right. I thought yesterday was the 5th, but today is. Yeah, V for Vendetta, baby. That is absolutely right. I saw that in the comments. I'm gonna have to watch that. V for Vendetta. All right. On this day in history, 2024, a year ago, Donald Trump won the U.S. president election, defeating Kamala Harris. Boy, what a train wreck she's turned into these last couple months, or last year, I would say. Has become the first convicted felon, whoop, whoop, to be elected to the office. Anyone can be a president, man, even a convicted felon. Gives us all hopes out there. India launched its first interplanetary spacecraft, the Mars Orbiter mission, which was unmanned in 2013. 1998, the journal Nature published a report that DNA testing had confirmed, still disputed by some, that the member of Thomas Jefferson's family had fathered a child. That a member of Thomas Jefferson's family had fathered a child with the slave Sally Hemings. The testing, however, was unable to definitely prove Jefferson was the father. Remember that? That was a crazy bit. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it that happened. 1940, Franklin D. Roosevelt was elected to an unprecedented third term as President of the United States. 1930, social critic Sinclair Lewis won the Nobel Prize for Literature, the first American to receive the honor. 1914, France and Britain declared war on Turkey, widening the conflict of World War I. British actress Vivian Leigh, who achieved motion picture immortality by playing two American literary's most celebrated Southern belles, Scarlett O'Hara and Blanche D. Boyce, was born in Indiana. 1911, American cowboy actor and singer Roy Rogers, love those sequin shirts, who starred in films and television show alongside with his wife, Dell Evans, was born. Now, I remember Harvey Hooligans. You might be able to help me out on this. It's somewhere in California, somewhere nearby. Like, I want to say Victorville or Hesperia area. Wasn't there like a big Roy Rogers museum? And they had like a stuffed Trigger, the horse. And there was like a big thing back in the day. I remember as a kid, the Roy Rogers Museum, and it wasn't that far. It was like Barstow, like outside somewhere. The Roy Rogers. You know what? I guess there's this thing called the internet that we could just look it up. I've been hearing about this thing called the internet, guys. It supposedly just answers questions at Apple Valley, California. All right, so the Roy Rogers Museum is permanently closed, with a final location in Branson, Missouri. So I love me some Branson, Missouri. I used to mock it and be like, what the fuck's in Branson, Missouri? Branson, Missouri is a great place, man. The craziest town you'll ever see. Missouri shut down in 2009. Its contents were sold at auction as the museum closed due to declining interest. The original museum was in Apple Valley, California. It also moved to Victorville before the Branson location. So that's what I remember. I remember the Victorville one. We never went. We just drove by. I'm kind of bummed. That I never went in. Like, I was a real little kid, man. Real little kid. Did Al Gore invent the interwebs? Sean Penn just did an interview with Bill Maher bad-mouthing Trump while wearing shoes held together by duct tape. You know what's fucked up about Sean Penn is he got El Chapo caught. So Sean Penn thought he was I'm a journalist, man. I'm going to go interview El Chapo, man. And fucking the government's like, yeah, why don't you go do that? And we'll just follow you. Yeah, man. And then he gets in there and they fucking bust El Chapo. You think El Chapo's pissed with Sean Penn? I think so. Let's see. El Chapo, Sean Penn. Let's see what In 2015, actor Sean Penn held a secret 7-hour meeting and interview with the then fugitive drug lord El Chapo in a remote Mexican jungle hideout. The meeting was facilitated by Mexican actress Kate Del Castel and a mutual contact, as Guzman was interested in having a biopic made about his life, and Penn wanted to write an article to spark discussion about the war on drugs. That's crazy, man. Who the fuck is Sean Penn? Just like, yeah, I'll meet with El Chapo. But I wanted to say it's what got him caught. I want to say he got caught really soon afterwards. So he was caught in October 2015. 3 months after his second escape from prison, he met with Sean Penn. So that was in October. And then he was captured again in January. So let's see, October, November, December. So he had about 60 days. So I guess they didn't lead him directly to him. But I wonder if El Chapo sits and be like, fucking Sean Penn set me fucking up. I think you just reminded El Chapo that he's supposed to be mad at Sean Penn. I think I did too. Fucking, what is he gonna do? Take my duct tape shoes? Oh man, Susan B. Anthony, a leader in American women's suffrage movement, cast a ballot in the presidential election, and she was later arrested for voting illegally and convicted in a trial she called the greatest outrage history ever witnessed. Man, boy, history has changed. So she went to jail for doing a false ballot. That doesn't happen anymore. I'm just saying. 1838, Honduras declared its absolute independence, succeeding from the United Province of Central America. And in 1556, Mughal power was restored in India following Bayram Khan's victory at the Second Battle of Panipat. And that was your today in history. Oh, tomorrow Lincoln is elected president. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Thanks for reminding him. All right, guys. You know what? We're going to leave it where it was because I want to check this out. So we'll end it with this story, guys. This was the story. A woman was kicked out of Gold's Gym. All right. Let's see. California woman says gym revoked her membership after calling out man in the locker room. See if we have a video of this. Here we go. We'll do this one. I refuse to give TMZ any fucking kind of love after that Charlie Kirk thing. Or any kind of all right, let's pause this. Let's unmute it. All right. All right, here we go.
Gold's Gym! Men! Grown men with big dicks in the women's locker room! And that's why I'm getting kicked out, and I want to make sure the girls know!
I ain't gonna lie. If the roles were reversed and I felt like this woman probably feels, I would be doing the same fucking thing. I would be screaming and yelling. I'm getting kicked out because a fucking woman was in the men's locker room. What the fuck? Like, yeah, I would be in the same mode. I'd be pissed though. I'd be calling the cops. The only bummer is that California has that law. What the fuck is like how, there's so much to go. Let's watch the video.
The fuck? Everybody saw that man in the fucking locker room. No one's saying shit. And I'm fucking done with it. It's fucking stupid. It's dangerous. Me naked in front of a man without my permission.
See, so now, can she sue? You know what? We're gonna open up some AI. We're gonna open up some AI here, because I'm gonna ask. We're gonna ask ChatGPT this question here. All right. All right, so we have a question for today's Wakey Bakey Morning Show, ChatGPT. There was an incident a couple days ago where a woman was kicked out of Gold's Gym because a trans woman that's actually a man went into the locker room, saw her naked, and apparently California has a law that this is allowed. But if the woman was naked and a man came in the locker room, even though California does have a state law, is there anything this woman could do to then sue Gold's Gym for putting her in a dangerous situation or anything like that? We're just trying to figure out. We're doing it for study. I'm trying to figure out, if there's any legal recourse or if state law just supersedes everything. All right, we'll see what old ChatGPT has to say about this. And while it does its thing, we will continue to watch the video.
I'm the one who gets kicked out the gym, y'all. I'm terminated for not wanting men in the locker room.
I just had the worst experience ever at the gym, at Gold's Gym, and I think this is probably happening at gyms across America, where like trans women are going into the women's locker room and not really caring about how women feel about it. And it's really hurtful, yo. Like, how you gonna say you want to be a woman or that you are a woman, but you don't give a fuck how women feel?
That is very, very fucking true. My stand on it is, if you go through and you have the fucking surgery and you have your penis removed, you go use the fucking bathroom all you fucking want. Go use the fucking locker room. But as long as you have a penis, you probably shouldn't be in there. That's my take on it.
Today I was naked in the locker room. I turn around and there's a man there in boy clothes, lip gloss, standing there looking at me. I'm butt naked. So the first thing I think is maybe there's a worker in here. Maybe I missed a sign. I say the word sir to say, sir, what are you doing in here? He goes, don't fucking talk to me. I'm a woman. I have a right to be in here.
Oh my fucking God. So you say sir and they get upset because you mispronoun. Dude had a beard. Dude had a 5 o'clock shadow.
Immediately, I'm fucking pissed because I'm butt naked. I feel violated. I feel like weird. Like, I don't want to deal with this, right? So the girls are walking in and they're seeing the commotion and they actually chime in and say, yo, I don't know why he's in here. He's not supposed to be in here. And then I talk to the people that work at Gold's Gym and they don't really have anything to do. They just like, oh, we can file a report about it, incident report. What the fuck is going on? Like, listen, how can you say you're a woman or you want to be a woman and you don't care how women feel? That's nothing more manly than not giving a fuck about how women feel, I'd like to think. And I get it. Like, everybody has their own things and I don't explain.
So for context too, guys, this woman who's speaking, she is a proud gay woman. She promotes it. That's who she is. So she is LBTG, whatever it is. But I agree with it, man. If you have a dick and you want to be a woman, then whatever. But maybe, read the room. Like, it isn't all about you. And I think a lot of these trans people forget about that. It isn't about you, man. It's about society. It's about your neighbor. It's about, it isn't just about you and your pronouns.
I don't want to say that I know everything about gay rights or trans rights. I'm a lesbian. I've been a lesbian my whole life. I treat people how I want to be treated regardless of whatever their sexual orientation is or whatever they decide. So I'm not transphobic and I'm not homophobic. I'm not straightophobic. I'm not racist. None of these things. I just believe in treating people how I want to be treated. Why do you guys think it's okay for men to be in the women's restroom? And like, When is the cutoff point? Is it like, oh, you cut off your penis, you can come in here? Why aren't women making the laws? And if you really want to fucking be safe and feel good, why don't we just make trans restrooms?
Yeah.
Because
there you go.
It ain't right. The way I feel right now. And don't come into my comments about he gay, he ain't looking at you. I don't give a fuck, bro. It's about a feeling, yo.
Yeah.
Like, if you never been a little girl who been touched or been through some shit, you won't understand that feeling. And you've never been a little girl.
Yeah. I won't, can't deny. You know what I mean? You can't deny it, man. That's crazy. And then, yeah, there's another video where she confronts the guy. But yeah, let's see what old AI has to say. Let's see what we got here. So if California is a sanctuary state for minor attracted persons, does that mean child sex offenders have free reign? California's getting nuts, man. California is getting nuts. She looked like she can put up a hell of a fight. That's what I'm saying. That chick could beat that dude's ass. I'm just saying. If she wanted to, that chick would have beat that dude's ass. 100%. Let's see what AI has to say. All right. This touches on state law, public accommodation rule, and privacy. Here how it breaks down in California. What Gold's Gym didn't violate? Why Gold's Gym didn't violate the law? Under California's Unruh Civil Rights Act and related state regulations, business open to public must allow people to use facilities consistent with their gender identity or expression. This means if a trans woman has the same legal right, so then you're okay with sexual assault? Like, as long as I identify as a trans woman or whatever, you can sexually assault people? Like, is that what basically the law is saying? What about the woman who was uncomfortable or felt unsafe? California courts have held the mere presence of a trans person in a locker room does not by itself create a dangerous or unlawful environment. However, if the trans individual acted sexually invasive or harassing way, that would be treated. So you're a man, you put on a wig and you go into a woman's locker room and you can sit there. And as long as you don't masturbate or film them, you're allowed to be in there and watch them. And then you go home and do your thing. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? So if no misconduct occurred, the woman has no viable legal claim. Could she sue anyway? She could sue, but it will be an uphill battle. California laws. What about federal? Could she sue federally and bypass state laws because of, federal law is different? Let's see what it says here. Do. Stay out of the woman's room. Yeah, exactly. They should have a trans room. Or what about isn't there like a family bathroom at most places now that's like just generally for everybody? Like, what about that? What about you have a general fucking locker room? Locker rooms are different than bathrooms, though, because bathrooms you can go and shut the fucking door, especially in a woman's room. In a locker room, you're just straight up there. All right. Boy, when you use Chat GPT on your computer, it takes forever. It really does. It takes forever. Let's see here. Searching the web is doing all the things. I swear on the app, man, it takes seconds. We're in the fucking on the computer, it takes minutes. Like, short answer is no. You generally can't bypass California law by suing in federal court to force a private gym to bar to trans women. Wow. I guess just fucking boycott Gold's Gym, man. Boycott the gym that allows that. Wow, she has no legal standing because it happened in California. That is crazy. That is just insane, man. I don't know how people ugh. On that note, guys, I'm gonna get on out of here. What a show! Hour 20 this morning, guys. Nice. We will be back. I have a 420 show for you guys. We'll be back at 420. Make sure you're tuning in, guys. You go out there. You stay out of the women's locker room. Harvey hooligans, Single is slow and Needles, Pony Express. Check. Well, we are in Gaza, Needles, California, the Gaza Strip. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Get out there. Be the difference you want to see in the world, guys. Get out there. Hold the door open for the old lady. Listen to the old man's story. You are loved. You are appreciated, guys. Be the difference you want to see out there. Don't go in the women's locker room. Let's do this thing, guys. You have a great day. I'll see you at 420. Have a great one, guys. You are loved. You are appreciated.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
All right, we'll see you guys. You have a great rest of your day. Peace.